You know they're not choosing you, so why are you still holding on?
You know what? It's because you're scared that real love won't come. But listen, stay with us. We're gonna show you in this video how to choose better and actually how to attract better. Welcome back to It Right.
I'm Elle.
And I'm Fab.
And if you're new here, we are a real couple, we are parents, and we are in a healthy and intentional relationship.
We believe that real love exists especially after 30.
And our goal is simple, to share what we've learned so you can date better, choose better, and build the kind of relationship you deserve.
Safety look boring in dating.
Yeah.
When we choose the same, for example, toxic people, the same toxic pattern that we are addicted to, we look for them because it's more exciting. So that's why a lot of people, when they try to find someone, when they date multiple of time, the story repeats itself in their dating journey.
You can meet someone and you can think, wow, this person is so different from everybody that I've ever met. And all of a sudden, the more and more you get to know them, without even realizing it, they start displaying the same behaviors as the person that you were with before.
The people who are in this cycle of dating the same type of people with the same pattern, they have this urge of wanting to be chosen. So as well, you start to ignore certain pattern and consciously, because you are looking so much to be chosen. Societal pressure, you're single, you always fail in dating, so now you say the next one is the good one.
Yeah.
So you try to rush everything.
Yes.
And you will rush all the time because you keep failing as well, but you want this relationship. You want to create this family.
Yes.
You want to have those goals. You want to look like your friends who have probably a good relationship. You want to show your parents that you are with someone, you find someone, you want to give them children, grandchildren and everything. All those factors, all those goals that you have in mind, it's in the present. Like, it's in the present for the people who are making those mistakes. It's in the present. It's at the moment where they are making the date.
Yes.
That's what they have in their head.
Yes.
Sometimes you have big red flags in front of you.
Yeah.
You won't see it.
So to sum it all up, essentially, you're not really doing the choosing. You're seeking validation. You're wanting attention instead of actual connection, not on purpose.
Yeah. You want to reach your goal.
Exactly. You want to reach your goal.
Life goals.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, you are not actually in love. You're just trying to be enough and you're trying to be chosen.
Now that we talk about all those factors, the interesting part is, how do you know you're doing it again?
So the first way to know is you feel like you give more than what you get. And as much as you want to, say, oh, no, I don't. Inside, it's a feeling.
And generally you know that you are a little bit more invested. For example, you're the one who's sending message to know what's happened. How are you today?
Yeah.
You're the only one who said that.
Yeah.
You're the only one who asks, how do you feel?
Yeah.
You're the only one who try to make a date. You do the first thing all the time. So you give more. Yeah. It's small example, but there is multiple of action that you do that the partner doesn't do at all.
It's not in your face.
Yes.
It's not slapping you in the face, usually. Sometimes it is.
Yeah.
But usually it's like a discreet feeling that starts to creep up and you start questioning, like, does this person like me? Is this person gonna respond? Are they telling the truth? Would they do this for me? And those are the type of feelings that you shouldn't ignore. They're easy to ignore though.
But also, you find the answers to those questions that you just say.
Yeah.
And that's why you keep staying in this relationship while being confused, because you answer those questions by yourself.
And even you're just looking for the validation. So if they're inconsistent for a few days, but then let's say for 3 days they're not really messaging you as much, but on the 4th day they are, then you're like, oh, nah, I was being crazy. Yeah, you know,
Exactly.
I was being wild. Let me just, you know, continue.
Yeah.
And so you hold on to that really, really good moment that makes you feel validated, and you ignore the red flags. You just keep going.
Because you have because you don't have that much good moment, I would say.
Right.
When you have one, it counts for double.
Yeah, it's like you're searching.
Yeah.
You're searching for the high.
Yeah.
And the second factor to look out for is that you wait for change. And it kind of flows in, right? It flows in nicely. So you're just waiting for this person to miraculously be better.
We talked about that as well, but you are thinking about the potential as well.
Yeah, that's exactly.
It's a part of it's a little bit similar to that.
Right.
The potential.
Well,
So,
you're hopeful. You're hopeful that this person is going to be the person.
yes.
I think a lot of the time, again, as a single woman, over 30, especially with all the expectations that we have from society and family and image and all of that stuff, every guy that you invest in, you're so hopeful they're the one. And when you have that hopeful attitude, I think it's amazing. But what it can also do, it can cloud your judgment, because you're like, nah, this is the one. And then you're just literally looking for reasons why he's the one. The problem is the inconsistency. It's the kind of breadcrumbing, in a sense, where you're getting what you need at times, but at other times you're left feeling dissatisfied, confused,
because if
or
there
anxious.
is no sign, it will be
It will be pretty apparent. And then the last thing to look out for is that you feel anxious more than you feel seen.
Yeah, so that's a big one, because we just go back on the first point that we said, when you don't have the answers that you need to reassure you, then you start to feel anxious and stressed because you don't have those answers, because you have to answer them by yourself. Only you know that, because even when you talk to your friend about this relationship, you're not going to tell them all the things that you feel, because it's the beginning and you want them to believe what you believe. So you're going to say, oh, it's good and things like that, and you're not going to talk about this red flag because you're going to ignore that in the conversation, and you're going to show to your friends that it's good, I'm making the good choice. But inside you know that you're stressed, you're uncertain.
Yes.
All those things are there, but you still continue.
And that's just a really great point, because your body will literally reject what is not for you. So those little signals of the butterflies in your stomach, or the uneasy feeling, it is intuitive, and you shouldn't ignore it. There's a reason for that. And if it confuses you, it's not choosing you. That's it.
Period.
But how do you fix it? Now we're going to talk about 4 ways that's going to help you to break this pattern of choosing the same person over and over again.
So the first one, and this is something that I keep saying, when you date, you should not give everything too soon. Do not invest yourself too soon, 100%. Because it's easy when you say it, but as you know, when you date, everything's beautiful in general, because
you would hope so.
Otherwise, in general, everything's beautiful. Yeah, like you said, because otherwise, it's not a date. You don't go to the second restaurant or whatever. If you feel something, you don't go. So in generally, everything's beautiful. And that's the problem. That's where a lot of people get confused.
Within 21 days, within 3 weeks, people do naturally start to expose things. They're very, very subtle, but you will be able to see a person's true personality come out after a certain period. It's hard to notice because you're not together consecutively, though.
Yeah, when you date with intuition,
Yeah.
for me, I think like you have the full picture.
Yeah, of
when
course.
You live,
when you start to spend time together, not live together, but
not
start
live
to
together,
sleep
but
next
start
to
to
each
sleep
other
to each
from
other.
time to time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so that's why as well it's hard to consider at the beginning, but this is something that you have to set up before to start to date, to understand that I'm not gonna invest myself. I don't say that you cannot enjoy the moment. That's different.
Yeah.
You know, you have to find the balance.
Yeah. You need time to observe.
Yeah.
So first observe and then slowly
Go slow.
invest.
Exactly.
The thing is, people will say, oh, but I can't be myself. What you're trying to say is I can't be myself. You can absolutely be yourself.
You can be yourself. You
just don't have to show all your cards. You just don't have to rush into something and force a connection.
Yeah.
You have to give yourself some sort of rules to allow yourself space between this person so you can observe without clouded judgment.
You need multiple factors who align themselves and then make a rational decision. We talk about here dating intentionally to build a long-lasting relationship.
That's right.
So when you build foundation, it takes time.
Yes.
It takes time. You need to have your first argument. You need to have a lot of things first before to realize if you can stay together.
Great segue into the second point, which is you need to choose the people who choose you. It is very, very easy to say.
Again, yeah.
But you need to really understand, are you getting what you're giving?
Yeah.
Is the person reciprocating? Is the person showing you actions that tell you, I'm a priority in their life? This person really cares about me. This person really thinks about me. This person considers me when they make decisions. Those are the type of things that you have to observe and understand in order to say and comfortably and confidently say, this person feels the way I feel about them.
You remember when we said, if you feel anxious and if you have to answer the question that you
really
ask to yourself about this person, and also about you, about what they think about you, how they consider you. If you have to answer those questions, you're already on the wrong path.
Absolutely.
You know, they are not choosing you.
That's right. The third piece of advice is get comfortable in a peaceful relationship. Get comfortable being bored on dates. I know chaos can feel like chemistry. It's what we talked about earlier. That's what we were attracted to, chaos, because of our trauma. But a steady, organic, soft approach to dating and feeling is probably the right choice. When there's no chemistry, I know a lot of women are like, this person's not for me. I need someone that I could really, bond with and feel the fire. Exactly. I want excitement. I want passion. I want attraction and all of this stuff. And yes, absolutely. You could still have passion. You could still have a crazy attraction. However, that doesn't happen the moment you meet.
You know why? Because you build that.
That's right. That's right.
You don't find this. If you have to find this, it's because something in your life is not fulfilled. So you are looking for someone to only fulfill this part, which is not good because you're going to make mistake, like we said just before. You build excitement as well. You have to think like that. When someone comes to you, they have to bring peace. Together, you're going to build something who's going to be excited. That's the difference.
Exactly. The difference is when you are next to them, you feel calm. Yeah. You feel safe. You feel able to express yourself. In that, you will get excitement.
Exactly.
And the fourth and final piece of advice is value yourself. When you value yourself, when you truly value yourself and you build your self-worth and you build your self-love and you choose yourself, you will then choose better.
Why? I have to elaborate a little bit on that. Because to value yourself, to know yourself, you have to make a certain work on yourself. The people in front of you who didn't make this work on themselves,
Yeah,
you're going to be able to feel that.
that's right.
It's going to be an attractive for you.
That's
It's
right.
going to be an attractive for you, and then you're going to make better choice, because those people, you will be able to feel that they are not for you from the beginning, just by that, because you did the work. So you want someone at least who start to do it, or who's doing it as well.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And you need to remember that you are not valuable because somebody chose you. You are valuable because you are you. Thanks for watching, and have a think about this. Do you choose people who want you, or do you choose people you want?